and they don't believe the stories that over 100 years ago, a moon fell and hit. Today is the day we prove that we've been held here, restrained, captives inside this city for our entire lives.
He's come back to let you know that the path is clear and the way is true. That's why he's here telling us this.
Just as you say that, Anthony steps back. He grabs you with him and pulls you through.
Shit!
And as soon as he does, you start getting encroached with this amazing cold that you've never felt in your entire life. It is cold. And you go to take a breath, and there's nothing there to breathe. So, we'll leave Lom falling there on our wagon. Tidbit is a gnome. Juice is a bugbear. Ophi is wrapped up so thickly that no one really knows what Ophi is. Wilster is a halfling. Lom, you've been falling a long time. But at one moment, you heard a voice in your head. Have faith, and I will protect you.
I want to lay there and take another breath.
You see two large eyes that are out of the darkness. They're about 40 feet off the ground or so.
Jesus.
Okay,
You use your legs. Run.
Welcome back after the break. So everybody's had something to drink. Wait a minute. You didn't pour anything. No, you haven't opened the special stuff.
No.
Okay. Okay, so when we last left, it was the top of the round, and giant dragon eyes were... Well, I'm sorry, I say dragon, because I heard you guys say dragon.
Right.
Sure.
So this is definitely not a dragon, honey, right?
Totally not.
I mean, Lord forbid that in Dungeons and Dragons.
He could have under.
I don't have it. If I don't have the mini, you know this thing.
I would like to remind the court we are level 1. That is 1.
Hold on, speak for yourself.
But 1 + 1 = 2.
Yeah. 1 + 1 + 1 + 1 + 1. That actually makes you guys at level 5?
Yeah, we're a single level 5 character, which can kill a dragon.
We could totally kill a dragon.
You were saying.
Maybe when we go back a couple of weeks ago and watch Curse of Strahd.
Okay, well, so you see the giant blinking eyes that have just... You can't tell what kind of body or shape it's attached to, and they sort of slowly close, and you can't see the body.
How far away is this?
It's a good 100 feet from you guys, and the trees just back from where they came from, but you could see the eyes open up.
Like 100 foot away, 40 foot high.
Yeah.
I might
Jesus.
would be able to discern a little bit more detail than most, even in the dark.
Sure.
Okay.
But you can't.
Okay.
Yep.
Secrets.
Tidbit,
What?
it's your turn. You saw the giant eyes. They were a little bit frightening.
I turn to Lom and I say, "What the fuck is that?"
It looked like a sign, and it said, "Run."
Oh, shit, then they'll all hit me. Let me do something first. So, she... So Asara's will thunders through Tidbit as she pushes out with both of her hand and calls staff, which actually means thunder. For those who speak Gnomish, it actually means bang.
I don't think any of us speak Gnomish.
Yeah, probably
I
not.
do not.
I do, or Tidbit does.
I sure would hope so.
And so this thunderous wave pushes out from her. And she's kind of backed up to try to hit those three.
All three of them fly backwards 10 feet.
And 10.
Two of them stop moving around. Those big eyes snap open in the distance. You can see it's almost like a bright... It's so dim and dark as the sun's setting. It's almost like two bright lights. But they're not casting any light out. So you can just see the reflection of ambient light.
And I say to no one in particular, she just really doesn't seem to get it.
Get what? Well, I can't. You're too far away. And I run.
Okay.
I'm talking to the rat in my pocket.
Yeah.
Was that a euphemism?
As you run, do catch a claw from one of these, from the last one standing next to you.
And so she will turn around and with her staff, this thunder booms out from her staff. As lightning comes down through her staff and arcs into the one that hit her.
Okay.
5. How much did I take?
2.
Okay.
Slashing. And it actually
I forgot to put the damage before.
falls. It had a little trickle of blood down its forehead, and it looks like it had some other wounds on it as well, and it falls dead as well.
Oh,
Well, as well. 2 of the forms are moving around, and then she moved. As you look,
Oh, hey, we're in Florida.
you see some crocodiles just booking it along the ground. At first, it looks like they're coming at you, but they're not. They're running right past you. Or it looks like they're about to. They make it from around these humps, and they're just like moving as fast as they can. Their bodies up off the ground. The 2 creatures get up, look around, kind of blink confused a little bit about where they should be paying attention. They just go to the closest thing, which is one of these crocodiles. 2 natural 20s, a 15, and a 17.
Oof, girl.
They just tear into this crocodile, actually. It's not... it doesn't look pretty, and when they're done, it's not moving. And there's bits of crocodile. Seasick crocodile. Juice? What would you like to do?
Juice is going to try to finish cutting these damn horses loose. Are they loose yet? They're not loose yet. Karen's been trying to do this
Karen's
too.
been unbuckling. You've been cutting.
Yeah, like...
Yeah, so you got about a quarter of the way left. It's close.
Oof, I don't think that's probably going to be enough. 6?
Nope.
Yeah.
Alright. And right after that, you see the buckle sort of slip off. He's like fumbling with it, and he's got it on the other side. So this one horse is the one on the other side. I'm assuming you were going for the one that he's not trying to unbuckle. The one on the other side is now free. Ophi.
I'm gonna learn my lesson from trying to cut through this thing and follow suit with what Karen's doing, and I'm gonna try to unbuckle the horse that isn't free.
Okay.
Do I need to roll for that?
favor and try to handle this animal.
Okay.
Calm him down so you can get on there and do it quickly.
Animal handling. That's
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Do I even have a good D20? I have ill will towards all of them. 17.
That's good. He sort of calms down, is still kind of panicked eyes. But he's calm. And you can unbuckle him.
Huh.
I unbuckle my long scared friend.
All right. I mean, I guess there's more one way to skin a cat.
Or unbuckle a horse.
I was trying to pick the lock on this one.
So, right at a time where I can't hear what you're going to do, Wilster, just be prepared because you're up next. If you're wondering what I'm
Very
doing,
good.
I'm swapping out batteries so I can hear you.
He said very good.
Very good.
Yeah, he said it in that
very
voice.
good.
Very good. Very good.
Very good.
Okay,
Very good. It's a
All
good.
good.
I like it.
tell me what's going on, Wilster.
Well, I'm still not pooping myself, but I'm getting close.
Yeah.
And they're still not moving this way.
Yeah, Karen
Tidbit
is
is moving
definitely about to.
Tidbit is moving toward you.
Because from what I look at, it looks like from here, whatever's in there is so bad that the predators are running away.
Yeah, it appears to be accurate.
Yeah, I'm going to hide under the wagon until I start seeing people running, and then I'm going to join in with them.
Is this other big spider still up? The one that you made?
It shouldn't be. I guess I forgot to drop it. Would it take an action to drop it?
No, you can do it free.
Yeah, it's gone.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
I'm not concentrating on it.
Yeah.
So she's not there.
All right. So tell me what your stealth is, Wilster.
That's a 15.
Okay. And Lom, what are you doing?
Aye.
There appears to be just 2 of these close creatures that have finished de-entrailing a crocodile.
Oof. That's a mess.
All right, I'll start kind of backing slowly away, like kind of a rear guard. Tell everybody, are we running or are we running?
I get horse. I put little ones on horse. We go now.
All right, and I'll hold. If and when Juice starts running, I'm going to take off and use a move action to go after him.
Okay, you guys are actually able to round up the horses.
I would be like trying to like grab the little ones and literally just like set them on the back of the horses.
Yeah, one of these horses could easily hold all the little ones.
No.
Yeah, like I'm like
Oh, that's so cute.
boop boop.
Put me in the middle.
Little one's so little. Oh.
I would try to climb on the horse myself, but I think I'm much too short for
I
that.
think I would probably put her up front because I saw her like calm the horse down, so I'd probably put her up front, hand her the reins, put Tidbit right behind her, and like take her arms, hold on.
Okay. So
What do you feel like?
Lots of cloth and fabric.
You ever pulled a load of laundry out of the dryer?
I feel like a friend. I'm shaped like a friend.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So the three of you can get on. The three of them can get on one horse pretty well. You have one other horse left, which Karen has freed and is on top of himself. Maybe you'll hold one of you guys.
Nah. Get on the horse.
Have we already? Where's Wilster still hanging out by the wagon?
Oh well, no. Wilster is on the, but he can fit on the.
So I would be trying to like lead the horse that the two little ones are already on. I'm trying to lead it over there, and I want to like I want to try to grab Wilster if he'll allow me. And
absolutely.
And like I'm gonna like pick him up by the back of his clothes and like just like plop him down on the back of the horse. And
where's Tidbit?
Tidbit's in the middle. She's right in front of you.
I'm gonna look at her and go, shh.
And then I'm gonna like I'm gonna slap the horse on this button, make it run.
Okay. The horse looks like it takes off. So now we got Karen. He's on this horse.
Skyman, get horse. Let's go.
Yeah, I'll turn around and run after Juice.
Okay. So that's fine. You who can get there. How fast do you move there, Juice? You're going to be able to keep up with the horse?
Probably not. I've got a pretty standard pace that I can run at.
Okay. All right. So the horses take off. These things look like they're going to pursue. What you going to do, Juice?
I am running. I'm like dashing my ass off.
Okay. That's more of a reference of distance after the first round there. Oh, yes, Tidbit.
As we pass like a certain area, I'd like to cast Thaumaturgy.
Okay.
Well, so basically, sorry, I once again hold my staff and say, "Osara, bless me," and the ground starts to rumble behind us.
Okay.
And putting it back behind all of our peoples.
Okay.
And it lasts for a minute.
Okay. So the little guys like look at the rumbling, but immediately you see the large eyes in the back like open, and they blink, and as they do, they're up. You see one of these mounds just explode and junk fly everywhere. It gets closer and it's looking
Where's
right
the
at
button?
you. Right at you, Tidbit.
Oh,
it's not
shit.
looking at where that's at. It's looking at the source.
Oh, shit balls. Well, I thought I was being smart.
Can I yell at her right now? Is that loud? Like I'd be yelling at her. You fucking stop and just go.
I get it. I finally get it. Big eyes. Creepy. Giant rats.
Okay, so at this current pace of doing things, Juice is going to fall behind after not too long.
I'm not on the horse. I'm also on foot.
Well, then you're both going to fall behind.
I mean, that's
one of you
fine.
guys, are you both going to fall behind, or one of you going to get on the horse?
I mean, I wasn't going to get on the horse. Lom's not going to be the one to run away and let somebody stay behind.
Are you going to get on the horse, Juice?
Juice run on foot. Juice used to being alone.
Cool. Then we run.
Okay, then it's you and Lom.
We've lost our bear friend in the sky, man.
Our what friend?
Our bear friend
they'll
in
be
the
along
sky,
shortly.
man.
They're kind of slow. We're so quick.
Should we just leave?
All right, so no,
No.
they'll get along.
No.
Okay,
Just let's be quiet. That's what we should do.
Okay. It's really hard.
No, total quiet.
Oh.
Use your your inner dialogue. That's
So,
what you should be focusing on right now.
Cairn is not gonna stop, by the way. So he's alone on his horse. He's like, let's go. They're already dead. And he keeps running. So if you guys slow down and start being quiet, he is not. He's way ahead of you. There's no one else on that horse to convince him otherwise.
See if you can slow the horse down.
Yeah, I don't pull the reins so much as I just sort of tap. I just sort of like pet the horse and
Please slow down.
Yeah, try hoping too. That
Do
might
you
help.
horse? Do you even horse?
I would like to help the horse be stealthy.
Okay, well, let me start with Wilster. Wilster, do you do anything to in this?
Well, no, I'm just encouraging Ophi to slow the horse down, and I'm keeping an eye on the giants in the back.
Okay, and Ophi, what do you do?
does the horse slow down?
Animal handling.
Oh, please. That's a 9.
A little bit. And Tidbit,
I'd like to help the horse be stealthy and quiet.
how are you going to do that? Guessing
With my inner dialogue.
Would like to use my additional notes.
Yeah.
I thought for a second she said, I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace. Sorry.
I don't think my staff would do that. Let's see. I am going to, with my inner voice, which suddenly becomes very quiet inner voice, I'm going to brush the shoulder of the horse and say, "May Asara guide you."
Okay. Make persuasion or animal handling, whichever you choose. At advantage.
"13."
Okay.
I'm sorry, 15.
Oh, he does slow down.
Oh, good horse.
I was trying to get it to be stealthy.
Great. Voice hides.
Well, so
Now, Mr. Frank,
Hopping is stealthier. Yes, Tom.
what's it like off the road? Immediately off the road, what's the terrain like?
So the road is really not a formal road so much as a track where people, possibly even Karen, has rode the wagon multiple times. So it's really more of the same. It winds through dead trees, debris on the ground. It looked like it was a forest at one point that there were pine and deciduous trees. Most of them have died out.
Okay.
It's a little bit sloppy ground. It's slightly, it's not moist so much as rotten.
Okay.
Okay. So the horse slows down and you are being quiet yourselves. I'm going to go back to Juice and Mom for a moment. The large, you guys, by the way, are a little bit farther than this from the mounds. Travel a little bit, like 40 feet or so. And you're looking at the speed of these two creatures as they come up towards you, the little ones, and you realize there's no way you could outrun them on foot. Maybe the horses can, but you couldn't. And they come right up to you. One on each of you. Okay. Mom. 8 points of damage as a claw rips into your neck and seems to slice something important. And blood just sort of oozes down your side. Juice. 14 points of damage as a claw does something similar to you.
Oh man, Juice just fell down to the ground.
Those were spectacularly good slices where they got a claw in there and grabbed something and hooked. 2 20s. So, Lom, you watch Juice fall to the ground next to you. Juice, it's your turn. Make a death save.
You can do it.
Yeah, I've saved 14.
Okay. The
I was
blood is
trying to.
still coming out of him, but it's starting to slow a little bit.
Hold on. I'm really sorry.
It's okay.
There's something. It was 14 damage.
Yes.
It's. I don't know if it's too late since I already did a death save throw, but
No,
okay.
of course not.
There's something that's something deep within that's pulling within, trying to keep me on my feet as this animal rips into me. So
Alrighty.
I got to beat a 19, and I do not. Yeah, I'm on the ground.
Okay.
And use the preceding death save that I rolled, or you want me to roll?
Yeah, no, it's good. Okay, so Lom.
All right. Well, I mean, really, the only thing to do is to step in front of him, step in front of the Juice laying on the ground, and attack.
Go for it.
So Lom, like I said, sidesteps to his left a little bit, getting between Juice and the goblin, whatever thing it is, and just screams just as guttural, and just swings the greatsword as hard as he can, and crits the ever-loving shit out of that little goblinoid, whatever hell thing. So that's 17 points of damage.
Okay. The body
Avenge me.
bottom falls to the ground while the head and blinking eyes sort of fly off into the darkness on the right side. Right, this is the one with that. And it didn't look like he enjoyed that one. It wasn't a magical experience for him.
Huh.
And then feeling rough like he does, just having swung as hard as he could, and I guess his neck's cut open and bleeding on, kind of drops to a knee, kind of hits the ground.
Okay. Everybody with the horses, make a stealth check. Tidbit?
Right.
May Osara bless me.
Yes, of course.
4.
Okay. Maybe
I don't know how to be
Okay.
quiet. 8.
8. Wilster, would you?
I too got an 8.
Okay. Someone want
We're like
to?
banging pots and pans together.
Wait, the horse maybe is so better.
Everybody be quiet.
The horse is standing quietly over you with a 24 stealth check.
As we all fall off.
Y'all like arguing the best way to make the horse quiet is it just stands there not making any sounds.
What? You said be quiet!
I feel like Tibbet's under the horse.
Guys, look how quiet this horse is being. Can you believe this?
Such a good horse.
The
Best horse ever.
The horse knows how to be quiet.
It's so crazy. Wild.
Trying to absorb the lesson here. She's under the horse.
Okay. All right.
Just have this image of the
Juice.
3 of us under
Make
the
a death
horse.
save, sir.
You can do it.
How far away are they
Success.
from us, Frank?
All right. I'm sorry. What was that, Tom?
How far are the heroes away from us?
100 feet.
Okay.
So Excellent. His blood is still coming out of his body, but it's slowing down even more. Lom? No, I'm sorry, it's not Lom. We have one of these nasty creatures.
No. Morale check?
Wrong edition, buddy.
Strikes a massive gouge into your armor, but doesn't seem to hit your skin. It's your turn now.
Okay. I want to return the favor. I want to kind of make a rising motion, kind of put my other foot back up to be in stand and just kind of swing kind of upward through him in one motion. 20 to hit.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Real quietly, I go, yes.
Except it's not that quiet. Yeah, real
8 points of
quietly.
damage.
Okay. These were all kind of in combat earlier. And this guy sort of slumps down to his knee and falls into Juice's growing puddle of blood.
For a minute there, I thought you said falls into Juice's groin.
He did.
I need to enunciate a little better.
Retcon. Totally fell into Juice's groin.
Or the groin puddle of blood. Like maybe he's bleeding from his groin.
Yeah, it's growing blood. Yeah.
Bleeding from the pee-pee.
Now what, Long? Like there was just 2 eyes up there before, and they were closed. So you have no idea where that thing is.
I'm gonna pick up Juice and run with him.
Okay.
Come this way.
So as you're running,
Use your inside voice.
a
You
tree
said
that you're
use
right
your
next
inside
to.
voice.
No, I said you use your inside voice, your inner dialogue.
Use your inner dialogue.
You can hear them arguing as you're running towards them.
You zip it. I'm trying to be
quiet.
And just as you do that, right in the tree next to you, this crocodile smashes into it and wraps around the tree.
Oh, great.
And you just
it's
keep
throwing lizards at
Yeah.
us.
I keep on running.
It's Crocodile NATO.
I'm not even gonna. I'm not even looking back at this point. All this is-
It's
Look
throwing lizards. That's great.
Excellent. Make an athletics check, sir.
Oh man,
I hope you got good muscles.
these
bro.
have been going really well for me so far today. 13.
13. He's pretty heavy. He's not like these little guys.
Yeah.
He's big. So you're slowing down. You're running at half speed, basically. Very
Okay.
slow. Juice, make a death save.
That's a pass.
Juice's blood has finally stopped slicking up your armor.
Cool.
It appears that,
Maybe now he'll be easier to hold on to.
yeah, perhaps he will be. You guys can see Juice's body over Lom's shoulder as Lom is running towards you. Tidbit, what are you going to do?
How far?
Probably about 70 feet away now. Coming towards you guys. You do see a tree explode next to him with crocodile gore.
I keep moving
Okay. But you're
with
on
the
the horse.
horse.
Oh, so you're just really quietly going on with the horse?
Yeah,
Okay.
I stealth it again.
Roll a stealth check.
I'm
The
gonna
horse
learn.
is very quiet.
I'm going to try really hard this time. What was that? And Osiris Blessing. 17.
Okay. Okay, are you being quiet on top of the horse as well?
Yes, but I want to reach into my robes and I want to pull out a very small bat that I loose into the sky and have fly back towards those eyes.
Okay. And Wilster.
I'm going to slide down off of the horse
Okay.
and wait and see if I can't help Lom with Juice in case Lom needs that sword.
Okay. So the horse then travels a little bit farther. The bat starts flying back. And you look like you were going to say something, Tidbit. Is that true?
Yeah, I wanted to say, you're not a weenie. Except it was in my inside voice.
You said what? You're not a weenie?
It was in my inside, my head
Tidbit's
voice.
Inner monologue.
Yes. And she...
Okay, so Juice, you're just having probably nightmares, not happy dreams.
No, I'm probably having a couple flashbacks at this moment.
No. Well, just booking it. Make another athletics check.
Yeah.
Your energy's up.
22.
All right, you can move your full pace with Juice on you this time.
Cool. I make 60 feet this time then.
And Ophi, as you're looking back, I'm assuming because you're watching your bat,
Yes.
you see the bat get to about where the mounds were, and these giant eyes open, and this gout of fire sort of surrounds up around your bat.
Did I see anything of the
You didn't see any body.
not dragon?
Yeah, it's not a dragon. Yeah, not a dragon body. The gout of fire actually was almost the same plane of existence as the eyes. I don't know if you know anything about dragons, though, so that probably is irrelevant. It's a fire-breathing, horrible dragon. Maybe.
It's a Cheshire dragon.
It's a Cheshire dragon. Yeah. And this gout of flame, and your bat disappears.
Would it be possible to roll Arcana on the dragon?
Yes.
The not dragon?
The not dragon. It is.
The dragon. 13.
It's got 13 Arcana on the dragon. Yeah, it's got a non-dragon feel about it.
It's not dragon.
It matches it verbally. It matches the descriptions of a dragon verbally, but it doesn't feel like a dragon to you.
Also, my bat's probably dead, right? That's fine.
That's sad.
Yeah, I mean, there's no point in dodging because the damage is massive. I'm afraid. And the night lights up behind you, Lom, with heat and brightness, and you can only imagine the intensity of whatever heat happened behind you.
Yeah, don't even look. Keep running.
Okay. Tidbit?
Wolfie, maybe we should stop.
I politely ask the horse to stop.
Please, if you would. If you wouldn't mind. May Osara guide you.
Make an advantaged persuasion check. Or animal handling, whichever you want this time.
I'm going to do animal handling.
And
That's-
add a d4 to it.
Oh, that is 16.
Okay. It stops.
Thank you.
It's still very quiet. Wilster.
There's absolutely no need for her to whisper, but she's whispering.
Yeah. So I assume as I'm making my way that way, that I meet up with Lom.
Yeah.
And I say, listen, don't do anything loud. Don't do anything magic. Let's try to creep over here off to the side. Maybe it's not us it's noticing. Trust me.
Okay. Okay. Lead on, little man.
This way, Skyman. And I roll my eyes when I say Skyman.
Do you go to the right or left off the road?
To the left. I'm not saying we stop moving. Let's just move out of the way and be very quiet.
Okay.
No magic.
So you've seen them. Actually, you guys, Wilster, Lom, make a stealth check.
Natural 20 for a 21.
Wow.
Nice. 11.
Okay. you guys creep off through this. It's the floor being kind of decayed and makes it a little bit easier to be quiet.
I think it's called the ground when it's outside.
It's the forest. It's the once forest floor.
Oh, okay.
This is post-fall. New dialogues.
New words for things. Okay. Back to those around the horses.
We can't leave him behind, can we? Well, maybe. What do you think?
Ophi shrugs.
What should we do, horse?
I turn the reins off to the side to sort of meet them leftwards.
You can still see Wilster. You can't see Lom, though.
Where's the sky man?
Maybe he went back to the sky.
He flew away.
He's still here. That's fucking cool. He's still here.
So
How old are you?
Old?
Me too.
What's old?
Oh. I've seen 151 moons. You?
Moon?
There.
151 suns.
What's a sun?
Well, more than that. Okay.
You're such a baby.
Winters.
Winters. Colds. Freezes.
I see. You're dying.
Okay. I thought I was. Okay. Yeah,
Ophi looks very proud of herself at her conclusion.
you are my friend.
So, Lom and his passenger and Wilster do kind of come up stealthily. They get up, and you see off in the distance, not the exact way you were going. You feel like it might be from some horse hooves you hear in the far distance. You see those giant eyes open a little bit closer to those and farther from you, like it's tracking. But they just open up, and for a moment you see the outline of make a perception check. Everybody.
Outline of a freaking dragon. That's what we see.
Everybody but the guy that's not awake.
Yeah, not you.
Yeah.
20.
All right.
13.
13.
11.
Oh, wow. So, Lom, it looks like nothing that you've heard of in stories of dragons. Dragons are supposed to walk on 2 legs or 4 legs. This thing seems to be reptilian, walking on 2 legs. So I don't think it's a dragon. You don't think it's a dragon. It's something else. Maybe it's related.
Okay.
Can I roll for nightmare and see what I'm having a dream about?
I'll just tell me if you are.
Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely having a flashback. Definitely.
Oh, you're going to share it or you're going to keep it secret?
Secret.
Okay.
It's the one where he shows up to school in his pajamas.
Yeah.
Are y'all psychics?
With a piece of toast in his mouth.
Doesn't
Yeah.
show up for his final.
Yeah.
Without pants.
Yeah. It has to pee in the middle of class.
And all his teeth fall out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the worst.
All his teeth turn into toothpicks.
Oh, that sounds terrible. And every time I talk, I just spit out bees at people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want that spell.
It's called horrific flashback.
Nope.
Yeah, so this thing, it's completely silent too. Except when its eyes are open, you notice that you occasionally watch it blink as it turns its head occasionally in the distance farther. So it's looking for something. And it's quiet, and then if it occasionally it'll open its eyes and you hear like the crack of a tree or a branch or just a thump of a massive foot on the ground. And it's moved away from you. you guys can all breathe a little bit. We're out of rounds. We've hidden.
Aye.
I see dead Juice, and I go up to him, and I say, "Oh, sorry, I'm holding a sneeze." I poke him, and Ozar's guidance. Medicine 11. As I check over his body.
Okay. You. He looks like he's got some pretty serious injuries, but that they're not currently life-threatening.
I take some of my herbs out, and I create a poultice with some water and put it into his wounds.
Okay. Yep, based on your medicine. Okay. Are you guys gonna hold up here? What are you gonna... This thing is moving off beyond.
Yeah, Lom's pretty beat up at this point. If that thing moves on beyond, then Lom's just kind of slouch down, lean up against the tree, and close his eyes.
Okay.
Wilster,
Yes.
you seem to be the only conscious one that knows about this place.
Well, fair enough.
I have not been here for 111 years. So, why do we have to be quiet, and what the fuck was that?
Well, that thing was, I don't know what it is, but magic and noise attracts it. And you saw what it can do. There's creatures all over this place. All over the place. The little ones, the big ones, the ones you see, the ones you don't.
Look,
any loud noises, any magic,
I
it attracts them.
specialize in noise, thunder.
Well, you need
Lightning.
to then work on something you're not good at.
Fuck
For a while.
that. That's what I do. I've been waiting
Why?
111 years. All
Where
by
have you been
my
waiting?
lonesome. In this elven place, all by myself, with my
And they didn't say, hey, when you go out there, try to keep it down.
fuck no. I am
Well,
not from
They
here.
should have. Well, okay, but you're here now, and if you want to stay here, you should keep it down a little bit. In fact, you should keep it down a lot.
I think we should go to Waterford.
I don't even know what a Waterford is.
It's a town where you can be.
I've never heard of it.
Can you? Well, it's like where I was, except there are peoples, right?
Lom's got his
Like
eyes
where you
closed.
was.
Not really paying attention.
Does Lom have his eyes closed?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Ophi's investigating his sword.
Okay, yeah, cool. Like, it's just sitting on the ground. Like, I'm not even holding it. Just sat
I'm
down.
gonna roll Arcana on it.
Okay.
That is a 17.
It's got engravings in it. It looks very old. The engravings definitely look like some sort of arcane runes.
It came from the sky.
I'm gonna. Are we like taking a short rest? Is that what we're doing?
I was going to advise that maybe we do. I'm half inclined to sneak back over to Finders and see if there's anything there of use.
I'll go with him.
Quietly.
Long tidbit.
Maybe we should take a short rest. You know?
Well, maybe you can rest here and keep an eye on the big guys while we sneak back there and see if there's anything of use.
Okay.
I'm not
Good
tired.
luck.
In fact, my heart's kind of racing.
I think you're kind of stupid. Oh wait, who said that?
Well, it was you, loudmouth.
Poop head.
Okay, so Ophi and Wilster head back to Finders. You guys rest for an hour. Now, Ophi and Wilster are not getting a long rest if they're heading
Don't
back
need
to
one.
Finders. Okay.
Or short rest.
Short rest, sorry. Short rest. My bad. I'm going to skip to them at Finders. There's a crocodile corpse.
Wait.
Oh, I grabbed the wrong one.
Oh, yeah, not the loud one.
Okay, so makes I mean there is stuff. It looks like homes that have been broken apart. There's chests and barrels, bricks from old walls. Some stuff looks new, some stuff looks 100 years old. It's very mixed in with stuff. So make some investigation as you're going through this, Wilster and Ophi.
Ooh, that's a 1, but I'm lucky, so I'm going to re-roll it. Mm-hmm. That's an 11.
17.
Oh, she's even better.
You guys find well, which mound are you going to look at?
Let's look at that first one there on the left.
Okay.
This big one or the small one?
No, it's right there. One next to him.
I just see one.
Yep.
Yeah.
So no problem. You get around, you look around that. You find it looks like a shattered barrel that had been packed with like salt meats.
There's no meats left?
Oh.
Well, it had been packed in the barrel. Now it's kind of spread out all over. It's
Is it fish? I hate fish.
This barrel looks like it fell from a long distance and struck and cracked open, spilling its contents.
I can dust them off.
Yeah, I'm going to stuff some in my pocket.
I am too.
All right. There's quite a bit.
In my pocket?
Sure. I'm putting things in Wilster's pocket.
Okay. Nice. Yeah.
Are there any kind of big, nasty, giant, not dragon footprints where this thing walked through here?
Actually, yeah, there's one. Just one.
Is it huge, like Jurassic Park big?
It's huge, like Lom could lay down in it and take a nap.
Oh my
Like a small pool.
God, look at that thing.
That's pretty big.
Osiris nuts. What is that?
And there's just one. It's not like a trail. Just one.
Uh-huh. It's like it's here, then it's not here, and then it's here again.
Yep. Yep. And Wilster, you know from experience that it's some places are more attractive to these creatures, and loud noise and magic does draw them. This place in particular seems like it would have a higher chance from everything you've heard about it.
Right.
Attracting these sorts of creatures. It's possible everywhere, which is why there are no towns really. Most right. Everybody you've been and all the places are nomadic, because if you set up a town, then you set up a source of noise and it's stationary, and that's always bad.
So is this like these piles here? What were these structures here? Or this is where people have piled up crap?
It looks like someone just piled up stuff.
Right. So I'll look around for a little bit longer. I don't want to stick around too long.
Okay. It actually relatively safe here in terms of what's here, but you know that if you made a lot of noise or used some sort of magic here, it's a high chance of being not safe here.
But you definitely want to watch out for alligators now.
So I'm going to go digging through the pile on the right of the path.
Okay. Make an investigation over there.
Oh, not my unlucky. That is a 22.
Wow. You find a box, a crate that you can open up, and it looks like a bunch of leather work, armors, and all kinds of interesting things.
What?
I'm going to take it.
And I'll go to the one she's not at.
Okay. Wilster, Ophi would not know this. I don't know if you know what Ophi found, though, so maybe I'll scratch that. Go to the one that Ophi's not at and make an investigation.
Yeah. How about a 17?
That's great. So you also find a crate, and you find something that you know is super, will sell for a lot. You find it looks like a suit, a human-sized suit of scale mail.
Ooh.
Oh, crap.
Metal workings.
I'm going to look around and see if there's any kind of cloth, any like a blanket or a towel or something.
Absolutely. There's old tapestries, some older than others, but some good enough.
So I'm going to try to quietly put that on the towel thing.
Okay.
I'm going to make like a palanquin to drag behind me.
Yes.
So it'll be quiet, not rattly.
Right. You got it. No problem. Ophi, you gonna do anything with your findings, by the way? You gonna
Shoving them in a backpack. I don't need to be quiet. It's leather.
More than a backpack can hold, actually. That's a couple suits.
I mean, you got your rope. You can always just tie it to the side, right?
I'm waving to Wilster.
You see Ophi waving at you, Wilson.
I kind of pull my little blanket over there.
I lift up some of the leather goods.
Worked leather goods.
And I point to the blanket. Toss them on.
Toss.
Quietly. Place them on. Not toss. Not toss.
Okay.
Set.
Gently set.
Them on. Gently set.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll start making our way back to the Sleeping Beauties.
Okay. So that took it probably. I mean, you were really digging through stuff. So the whole journey's going to take about an hour for you guys. So just as you get back, Juice's eyes are fluttering. You have 1 hit point, Juice. Everybody else gets a short rest, which you can do with what you will, hit point wise.
That was a good rest.
You have 1.
Okay.
We saved you.
I don't even think I'm awake at this point. I think I'm like still unconscious, but like I'm still sleeping. We'll say it like that. I'm still sleeping.
The poultice
This
that
is
you
now you're snoring.
Yeah, now like you kind of start to hear a stirring.
Every time you like sniff in on your snore, you're gonna smell something awful.
He's a bugbear.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess stank is subjective.
Okay.
You're trying to make him hungry.
Tidbit. So you took you took your short rest. Are you doing anything else now? You can see Ophi and Wilster coming back, and they're dragging something behind them.
Well, so when we were there weren't people. There was just that guy with us, right?
Yeah. You guys are still down in an indentation. Yeah. So for you, Tidbit, make a history check.
Five.
Roll it again. Advantage.
May Opsara bless me, guide me.
No, you don't.
7.
So.
It was 5.
All right. So hold on. Okay. There was nobody there, but this is where Waterford is supposed to be.
This is where my sister's supposed to be.
You last heard that she was in Waterford.
I guess I'm gonna say, kind of try to sneak off and go see if I can find signs of her.
So you're going to walk past Ophi and Wilster that are dragging something back, sneakily past them into Finders and just like not be there when they show up?
No, I'll probably just be walking, but not really looking at him.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Like I
wave
don't know him.
emphatically.
Like I don't know him.
Okay. She just crosses your path as you guys are dragging the stuff.
I'm really excited. Hi.
She doesn't even look up at you.
So I know, there's some things I know. I've been to Waterford before, right?
Yeah, you have.
Okay. I can voice them, but so Tidbit is realizing that her sister Dainty Bell was last here, but that was when Waterford was a city, and at that time just like she did, they raised the town up. Having seen this Waterfordian guard, because I can recognize the armor and outfit, that he fell down. So he's got to have fallen down from up there, just like because everything is raised that is a town. So she's still going to go try to see if she can find someone or find something and find out what has happened to her sister, because she has been disconnected from down here for 111 years.
Now, I'm under the assumption that Wilster was born post-fall.
Yes.
Yeah, so Waterford doesn't mean nothing to me.
Nothing at all. Same for Juice.
And it's not like you can look up in the sky and see the city.
Might as well be the same for all.
Might as well.
No, you look up in the sky and you see clouds. Occasionally, very rarely, a couple times a year, maybe once a year, the sun does kind of peek out a bit, and no one's really ever seen any of these magical cities people rave about in the sky.
Yeah, these cities.
Yeah.
Air quote.
But
all right, so what kind of armor are you wearing, Lom?
Mostly chain. It's mostly chain and a breastplate.
Oh, okay, because we found this back there.
What? Found what?
I found some armor.
shows you a piece of stale mail.
Ooh. Could I? Is it right size?
It is. Might be a bit snug, but should work.
Cool.
Don't worry, you'll lose weight from lack of food soon enough.
Lack of food? What? Is there not food in this world?
Well, I mean...
Are y'all like whispering right now, or...?
There's a crocodile.
Halflings definitely aren't food.
No, but that lizard thing that blowed up on the tree. We can.
Oh yeah, knock yourself out.
Can we cook that?
You know what? This is the first time I've ever caught one, so we can try.
Okay. Do you know how to cook?
I can make a fire.
I think right about town.
Actually, I would say yeah.
I'm sure you guys can cook.
I think them talking was probably roused Juice up a little bit.
Yeah.
He'd kind of like stir up and like sit up real quick, like clutching his like weapons, and like just look around.
Yeah, I think the juice is awake. Hello.
Are we?
Calm down.
Are we dead?
Just you.
I think maybe.
I want to touch. I want to touch Lum's arm, and in his head he hears,
What's it like in the sky?
Well, the trees are a lot nicer for one.
What's a tree?
Point at the dead tree, but that one's dead. They look a lot nicer than that. There's leaves.
Leaves?
Yes. Leaves. They grow on trees.
Ophi's like taking like detailed notes.
I don't think you'll see much of that. Not here.
Do you know how to cook blown up lizard thing?
I know how to make food out of anything.
Okay, so Lom's gonna walk over to the to the blowed up lizard thing and start trying to butcher it as best he can.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like disappointed in his lack of skill at butchering. I'm like, I go up there and I'm like, no. Like quietly, I'm talking like, no, like this, and I hand him one of my daggers, and I pull out a dagger myself and like start trying to like show him how to like find the good meat and get the nasty.
And I'm just gonna take some of the salted meat out of my pocket and start eating while they're doing this while I watch.
While they're doing that, I wanna start reconjuring my bat as a ritual.
Okay.
Would I be able to sense that?
Sense?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, is that something you can inert?
She's got a book in her hand, and she's saying some words, and
Well, I'm not saying.
she's making some motions and putting some ingredients out.
I wouldn't even notice that. Okay.
Yeah, we should totally know. It takes her an hour. We should at least have a chance to notice.
No, yeah, of course. You guys see that. I've just told you what she's doing for an hour.
So
do we need to make an arcana check? Know what she's doing, or do we know?
I think at the time after it probably wouldn't take us 20, 30 minutes to like finish cutting up the food and bring it back to the rest of where the horse is and everything. And I just kind of like sit there and look down at Ophi. Little one, what are you do? You magic? You magicking?
Ophi like does a very exaggerated what?
I just slowly reaches over and kind of like just shuts the book.
How rude.
It is.
I swat him.
It's the modern day equivalent of your passenger reaching over while you're driving down the road and taking the driver's cell phone that they're texting with.
Yeah, just you just trust Juice, little one. The time, the place, not now. Right now, we be quiet, we eat, we rest, we get out.
No magic.
Ophi does like.
Okay.
And I guess
I'll say, here, play with this, and I try to catch that rat that's in my clothes running around.
Okay. Make a acrobatics check.
Oh yeah, 20. There you go, you little bastard. Now, hold on by the tail.
so.
Here, play with this. Trust me, you can't hurt it.
I'm going to start trying to like dig out a little hole, probably a good foot deep and about a couple foot diameter. And that's where I'm going to try to make a fire and try to keep the light down low is kind of what I'm aiming for.
You cooked a lot.
You're
fine.
And
right up.
Yeah, I'm going to set up a little dill to kind of cook some of this meat up.
Okay. And the whole time, Wilster is probably just over your shoulder with a bit of food. He already pulled it out and is eating some food.
That's exactly how I do it.
Tidbit. So you're going back there searching. Make an investigation check.
It's just Juice knows that you don't turn down fresh meat.
20, natural 20.
Wow. So you absolutely, in this pile of rubble, you find a sign that says the Medusa's Last Gaze, which you know is an inn and tavern in Waterford.
I pick it up.
Okay.
How big is it?
About 2.5 feet by 1.5 feet.
Is it possible to make it into a shield?
Yeah, for you, for sure.
Okay, and I strap it on my back.
Okay.
Anything in particular I know about this besides it just being...
You just know that it came from Waterford.
Okay.
It looks old, though. Like it's been in the weather for a good 40 years. It's a really good investigation. So you got a good idea, but it's still very sturdy, thick, heavy wood, very dense.
I'm looking for signs of my sister.
You don't see any signs.
111 years. The trail is cold. And are there people?
You don't see any people around here.
Okay, I go back.
Okay.
when I get back?
Yeah, it'd probably take an hour total for you to go there, do some serious searching, and decide to come back with your
Yeah.
son.
When I come back, can I talk to them?
Yeah.
I need to stay here.
No.
Well, then you're gonna
No.
stay where?
No.
I need to find people. I need to find my twin sister.
There's another one of you.
Yeah, she's an asshole.
Juice kind of walks over and just kind of puts an arm around her. Like, I say put her arm around her. It's probably more like he just kind of rests his like hand across her entire back and like kind of brings her to the fire. It's like, you worry later. Here, eat good food now.
What is it?
Well, it's crocodile.
Meat?
Yeah, fresh
I haven't
meat.
had meat in
Fresh meat.
so long.
I know, right? I start passing. I start cutting it up and handing it out. It's like, here you go. This good food. This good
This
food.
is fucking
He
fantastic.
takes the meat and just sort of holds it and looks at it.
And keep it from the rat.
You're doing it wrong. You have to open your face hole and you put it in.
Yeah. I show her, and it's probably pretty gross. But like he like opens his mouth, and you like see all his teeth, and they kind of got plaque and stuff on them. He chunks it in there, and just like, but he doesn't close his mouth for you specifically. He's like showing you how he like chews the food up, and it like grounds it up in his teeth.
Ovi has like a scarf over her entire face, so she sort of lifts the meat and just sort of like smushes it against the scarf.
You know what?
gosh.
You go ahead. You and the big guy split my share. Y'all need the energy more than I do.
No, you be good. You keep.
Oh no! I insist.
You don't have to tell me twice. Here you go, big guy, and just cut you off another piece.
Yeah. Lom will eat it, and then once he's
If y'all are gonna be between me and whatever is trying to kill me, then I need y'all to be the healthiest possible. Plus, I'm kind of full. I say to myself.
Now tell me, tiny one, why you want to stay here? What makes you want to stay here so bad? This is not a good place to be. We need to move. As soon as we rest, we need to go.
I need to find my sister. Have you heard of Dainty Bell?
No, I haven't heard of Dainty Bell. I don't even know what that is.
I want to roll history on Dainty Bell.
Would Lom have heard the word Dainty Bell before?
Roll history on Dainty Bell.
I don't know how the world is, but I have a lot of books that I've read.
Okay.
You probably.
Yeah, maybe if she was in Waterford, maybe Lom would know.
It's 20, not natural.
20, not natural. Okay, do you want to roll history as well? We'll find out who gets what. Here.
0.
Okay. Ophi, you believe someone had a company and she was like the head of it named Noman Hammer Cheese. That was, you think Dainty Bell was the owner of that company. She was at least the gnome in Noman Hammer.
Ophi looks up and like clutches Timbergrove's arm and says,
Cheese. Yeah, Dainty Bell like cheese. Do you know of her? Have you seen her? She had a cheese company. I don't know what a company is. Yeah, she did. It was traveled the whole world selling cheese. Some of it was even magical.
Okay, another question. What's cheese?
It is food, not of meat, but of meat boobs.
So
I see. And she writes down, not of meat boob in her book.
so
Sounds worse.
this is a
Equals meat.
this is a one-sided conversation for us, right?
Yeah. You hear tidbit. You don't hear Ophi.
Titty bit. Oh,
Stop calling me titty bit.
are you okay?
Yeah, she does look like really sad and like kind of devastated, but also pissed.
Who?
Like she has all these emotions flashing over her
Like
face.
in your head, who you talking to?
Right there. See?
I wait.
He actually kind of like pulls your head to the side to like try to look inside your ear.
It's exceptionally clean.
Okay. All right.
Ophi's been holding the piece of meat in her hands for how long now?
Quite a while.
It's like gotten moldy and shriveled and shrunken.
I eat it.
Oh,
Now the rat's probably eating it.
There seems to be less of it than there was when she started holding it, so she must have been eating it.
I don't see that. I choose not to see that.
I haven't eaten meat in 111 years.
What have you been eating?
Well, that's a lie.
She's been eating boob meat.
Am I the only one that hears that, or who hears
Yes, you're the only one that hears that. I'm pretty sure.
Well, I'm certainly going to pretend like I didn't.
Tidbit definitely is laughing, so she just looks even effing crazier.
I'm gonna walk over to Lom and I'm just gonna kind of whisper in his ears. I was like, I'm starting to think that this played toll on their brains. I think we need to maybe leave soon. This place not good for people brain.
I sit down next to Ophi.
I say, I need friends.
She pulls out she like rummages around in her bag and then pulls out this small book, and it on the cover in gilded letters, but kind of tarnished gilded because it looks ancient. It says Krasnar's Guide to Friendship, and she flips open the book and shows Tidbit the rules, and it says it's a list of friendship rules. And she said, and she taps on the word friendship like a lot.
I need friends. I haven't been around people in 111 years.
I haven't been around people ever.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So I see her typing on the friendship book, and I see her saying, I haven't been around people in 111 years. And like, I get around by myself a lot, but 111 years with nobody?
Yeah.
How you do that?
I saved the world. Well, not really. I saved some mice.
Same thing.
I tell you what,
It's a long story.
I believe it.
Yeah. Maybe now's not the time.
So, what y'all want to do? Y'all want to go back to what do we call the swap meet thing? What was that area called?
Waterford.
Binders.
I want to go back to Waterford. That's what you're looking for, Waterford?
I do too.
I want
What?
to go back.
What do you? I don't know. I've never heard of that tribe.
No, it's well, I've never heard of a juice, but here we are. I want to go back to Waterford.
I hear you talk about. You know Waterford tribe?
Yeah. Him.
Do one man tribe?
See? See his claws?
Yeah.
No.
See?
Yeah, I see. I got good eyes.
Red and green.
Yeah.
Yeah. Waterford.
It's not a tribe, it's a city.
When you say city, you mean like a big tribe?
Yeah.
Yes.
There's not.
It's a big city.
Does the Skyman want to go back to the sky?
Yeah.
What's there in the sky?
People.
Why are they up there?
Do you want me to tell you the story, children?
No, I already know this.
I think Juice would actually go and try to put his ear up against Tidbit's ear to like. It's like, is she hearing something? What the fuck is going on? Like he can like put his ear up against your ear. Like, am I going to hear this too?
I mean,
is this how this works?
Grab her ear and pull it to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like,
giant ear.
yeah, like, is this how this works? Like,
Feet are dangling.
I would kind of pick her up and just hold her head against mine, like, oh, I don't hear anything. Let me see if I roll to hear. I don't hear.
Is it story time?
Well,
It's quiet time. Quiet story.
Yes.
Quiet story.
Okay, I'll leave out the fireworks.
Since we're done cooking, I want to start putting out the fire.
Okay. You haven't had, just so you know, you haven't had much problem with fire being a problem.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to retract that statement then.
Okay.
How old are you, Lom?
Like 30 something.
And you, Juice?
Oh, Juice probably been around, I don't know, maybe 30, 40 years.
Okay. How about you, Ophi? How old are you?
She has to stop and think about it for a minute.
How many winters? How many suns have you seen?
None.
Okay, you're very young. So she proceeds to tell a story. I think she's going to try to perform it very quietly.
Okay.
And she says, back many years ago, down here, there were giant buildings of wood and stone with many people. And there was a big threat. The moon was coming down towards the sky. And we knew it was coming, and we had to make choices. We tried. My sister, she and this group of people, they went in and they were supposed to stop the moon from crashing down, but they didn't. She fucked up. She fucks up everything. And she just starts twittering at her boobs again, and then comes back. And then she says, and so some of us were called into cities like Waterford. I was called into an elven place where there were no people. But in these places, there were these gates, and we had special objects. And she takes her staff and puts it down like this. She looks at your staff. I don't think she...
Sword, you mean?
Sword. 13.
What kind of...
Perception.
Arcanely, just perception?
Oh, arcane would be 9.
It looks old, but...
No, okay. Like this. And this allowed us to shift reality and pull up the world into the sky. Well, the towns. Thus saving most of the people.
Yo, come on. Everybody hears stories. These like stories we tell babies to make them go to sleep. Come on, you don't tell me you believe.
Well, I lived in Waterford all my life, and that was one of the stories that people told.
What you mean? Y'all have the same story in your tribe?
Well, there were many stories, but that was one of them. And
so
he kind of looked
your
up,
sister.
Like I guess I fell, and that would make that story believable.
I mean, if you tell me that you fell from high in sky and live, and I not see, I think you're just as crazy as little one for believing in sky cities.
Okay, tell me where I fell from. You were there. You saw me fall.
I mean, I see you fall, but I mean, I not see you fall from city.
Where did you see me fall from?
Above me, I guess. I don't know.
What was above you?
Just some clouds. I mean,
so I fell from the clouds.
Oh, you can like see his gears kind of like turning, like he's like carrying the one. He starts scribbling in the ground.
So your sister had a chance to stop this, then?
Yeah.
And she didn't.
No. She kind of gets angry. She has this kind of like steaming angry. If she was a cartoon, she'd be red with fire coming out of her ears. Actually, probably more like smoke.
Ophi doesn't exactly know how to pet, but she just sort of like pats her cheek.
I remember the moon. I saw it when I was a sprout.
But you're like 0 years old.
No, I saw it. I went outside once, and it was big in the sky.
A sprout.
It seemed like it was coming close, and then I had to go back home. And the next time I went out, the world was dark.
She said she's a plant.
What?
Sprout.
I wish one time you would say things that make me think you not crazier than the thing you say before.
A sprout like a plant.
Well, here's what we know. We know
A
that.
what?
Yeah.
What do we know?
Well, we know that the big guy did in fact fall from the sky.
You not lie there, but you tell me that Sky City Man and Story of Moon, you really think that real though? Come on, you look like smart tiny one.
I know that I've seen things that don't get made these days.
Well,
They had to come from somewhere. I'm not saying they come from the sky, but he wasn't dropped by a giant bird. Or were you?
No, I walked. Well, I fought, and there was a road. All right, you see how this road ends over there? He kind of points to the end of the road.
Yeah.
The rest of it is outside of Waterford, I guess, up there.
I
There's
do.
a city, and he kind of pulls on his tabard. This is the symbol of that city. Or try.
I'm gonna walk over to the armor that Wilster.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk over to the armor that Wilster had brought over from the piles, and I'm gonna open it up and I want to look at it. And
It is fairly new, worked metal armor. And for
What about
sure,
the tapestry?
nobody works metal. The tapestry, it looks like bright colors, maroon and green, which is kind of matches. Make a perception check.
How about a 10?
That's good enough to know that it matches the same colors Lom is wearing.
and then
I'm just going to point at that and jerk my head over there for Juice to see.
he pointed at the insignia. You said that insignia's on your armor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm specifically looking at the armor on the ground to see if it has any kind of insignia that
It
matches.
doesn't have any kind of insignias at all on it.
Okay, just it is a worked metal. Yeah.
Make a investigation check.
Nat 20.
You actually do find it looks like a stamp, initials in the inside. That's the only thing that looks like.
What is that initial?
It's LG. I didn't realize until I
And
said
so
that
your
word.
sister failed to save the world then.
Yeah. She was pretty famous 111 years ago.
And she's living it up in the Sky Cities
I guess so.
while we fight the Cheshire Dragons down here.
Yeah. Those things are freaky. You would ask me something?
Ophi's examining your staff. I'm gonna roll Arcana. That's a nat 1. I don't see anything.
Yeah, it's made of metal, so it's very unusual.
Let me ask you something, Sky Man.
No, my name is Lom.
Lom,
What is your name? I don't know your name.
I am Juice.
You're a juice named Juice.
No,
No,
Juice
he's a bugbear named Juice.
He's a what?
A bugbear.
Bear?
yeah.
Yes.
You
Part
never,
bug, part bear.
you never seen me before.
No.
Would I have ever seen
It's-
a half orc before?
Oh yeah.
Okay. That's real weird because I've seen plenty of you guys running around before.
Well, we didn't have any bear bugs in Waterford.
Huh. That's weird. I'm Juice.
Okay, Juice then. Juice the bear bug. My name is Lom.
Okay, Mr. Lom, you tell me, you armor, where'd you find it at?
It was given to me when I was appointed to the watch.
And where'd they find it at? You tell me where they find.
It wasn't found. It was smiths. They make it.
No. It didn't make too much noise. No one make.
Yes, blacksmithing is a noisy trade. Yes.
You also see that Tidbit is wearing armor as well.
Yeah, but I would just assume that you found it too. It's not uncommon to find armor.
It's uncommon to
be wearing armor.
Rich people have.
I would just assume she's got money.
So she's carrying a staff that looks fancy, and then the armor. But then she has like this maid bag and like shoes that are almost rotten.
Okay, so I can tell that you don't want to believe that I came from Waterford and that the Waterford is departed and is elsewhere. Okay, so
well, we know it's not here.
What's your explanation then? Where did I come from? How did I fall out of the sky?
Jews don't have good idea.
But you know you don't have a good idea, but you know what it wasn't, and what it wasn't was the thing that we're telling you that it was.
I mean,
is that do I have that right? Is that accurate?
You just expect Jews to believe folklore.
I expect you to believe what are you calling me a liar?
No, Jews don't think you lie.
Juice.
Yes, Wist.
Absence of proof is not necessarily proof of absence.
Oh yeah, you right. Wisto, he always got good words to say.
Too fancy for me.
All right, well, let's just pretend, okay? Let's pretend you fell from sky. There used to be a city here, and that's where you live, floating up in the sky. Why would you come down here to be with us?
Maybe you tripped.
I didn't really want to. I didn't want to. It wasn't on purpose.
Did you walk through lightning like me?
Kind of. Yes.
Okay, Juice.
Wait a minute.
No, Juice. Let's ignore the crazy for a minute.
This hurts Juice's head. He just kind of like starts rubbing his head and like shaking it down the ground.
Look at the tapestry.
Okay.
That I'm drawing out from under the pile.
Yeah, I see. That's pretty. That's so good.
Look at its clothes. Look at its clothes.
Huh. I tell you what. They the same color, that's for sure.
Well, and you can't, and it's a coincidence at best, or at the least.
Stop beating around the bush. What you trying to say? You speaking riddles.
He fell from the sky. I mean, there's got to be maybe something to it.
Okay.
Yes.
So what does it matter though? What it even matter? I mean, so what?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't mean anything except maybe he did fall from the sky, and we're all screwed down here because they chose to save the cities.
It means something to him.
I want to go home.
Well,
this place sucks.
I want to go to your home. We're going to the sky? I hope so.
Yes. Let us go to the sky.
Well, first place we got to do is get far away from here, because this is one of them places.
No, we don't need to go too far from here. We just need to go up from here.
Okay. Well, here's what I know. I'm 22, and I plan to see 23 by not getting out of the bugbear's shadow.
So Bugbear didn't do anything in that fight.
Sure he did.
He ran.
He was carried away from the field.
Yeah, you're right. He died.
Yes, while you were running with me.
And I fought and I killed a lot.
You had made the noise that attracted the damn things.
So did Lom. I didn't bring him. Lom did.
Lom?
So where's the nearest city here?
Apparently, however far it is up that way.
Okay, aside
There's
from
no
water.
cities.
Listen,
There's no cities.
yeah, that's what I don't think it's like y'all knew. It's like y'all born yesterday. It's like you came from under rock.
There's no cities.
People don't live like that. You can't live like that. You can't make noise. You can't make things. You can't make magic.
Okay, so where's the nearest village? Is there?
There's no villages.
We tribes. There's tribes everywhere.
This is it.
You sometimes find.
This is the whole world. This place blows.
No, this right here, this group you see is probably the biggest group you're going to run into.
Where's the nearest migration?
Right now, if we go back now, we might still make trade day.
Make what?
Trade day. Once every summer, we could everybody meet near here. There's one time we get to meet, and we know we can get good trade.
Fuck yeah.
Let's go there then.
We might be able to find
More
something.
friends, Ophi.
What is the name of this place where trade day is?
The trade day spot.
Yeah, I mean, do we have a name for it? Like, what do we call it?
Tradelphia.
Different tribes call it something different.
I just call it. Juice just calls it trade day. He just knows
Right.
it's kind of in this area. You're gonna find it eventually. You know, it's the only time you see that many people.
You want to talk about pockets for the picking? That's the
What time?
inside voice.
What? I mean, what time?
It's night.
Yeah,
It is
Look.
getting into the dark of night.
it's getting too late to try to like move around. I Juice think we need rest, and first daybreak, we try to make it to trade day. Maybe there'll be some people there straggling, trying to pick ups, and we might be able to get some things. Juice need bandage. Juice need medicine. Juice hurt.
Yeah.
So, off to trade after a night. Are you going to set up watches?
Ophi, can I lay down by you?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll absolutely stand a watch.
Yeah, Juice will stay up as well.
We're
Oh,
gonna.
Oh, I'm way
Yeah.
too paranoid to sleep while everybody else is sleeping.
I have a question.
Yes.
Does Ophi remember there being larger groups of people from where she's from?
Yes. Larger colonies. Yeah. They're still pretty large colonies.
But not on the surface.
No.
We're
We're
going
gonna
to spend
stop.
some time before we finish, like really looking over the sword.
Okay.
Because it's as kind of a fixture on a statue in town. I'm sure he's seen it before, but he's never really looked closely at it. And now it's like apparently keeping him warm in the sky and apparently saved his life. So, and he hasn't really spent a lot of time looking too closely at it while he's been dealing with all the people. So kind of while he's alone at watch at night, he wants to spend some time going over it and seeing if he sees any things he recognizes on it. So
Okay.
history, I guess, or
No, you just spend an hour getting kind of looking at what's your arcana.
9.
9. It's a nice sword. It's weighted well. It's built well. I've never been super fond of swords, but this sword is known as it's kind of a symbol of justice for your town.
Okay.
So we're going to end there, and we'll pick up in 2 weeks. If all goes well.
Most excellent.
And with whatever your night holds, or the travel to Guarda.
The
Or
night.
the travel to, the night. Thank you for watching, those who have watched. If you want to catch us, make sure, we try to post a schedule, but setting notifications is probably much easier. You can sometimes see things we're posting on Instagram at KnightHeartGaming. You can find us on Twitter at KnightHeartGame. We have some older stuff for Maximum Maidens, which is another group. It's some awesome gaming and awesome terrain as well that's going up on YouTube at KnightHeartGaming. And that's probably the easiest way to reach us on Facebook as well. And if I don't know anybody here wants to be reached, but Brad?
Yeah, I can be reached at Ank, that's ANC, at KnightHeartGaming.com.
I can be reached at ann@KnightHeartGaming.com, no E. I also can be seen on Instagram at Sidwye, SYDWYE, and that's where I post terrain pictures and painting pictures.
You could probably find me easiest on Instagram at Hector Cervantes Photography, Hector Cervantes _photography.
Okay, and
I can be found on Instagram at lemoncholie, LEMONCHOLIE, and I can be found on Twitter at lemonblabs.
all right, and Tom.
Well, you could probably, the best way to find me would be at tom.knotheartgaming.com. There is a YouTube channel too where I do some other stuff. That's just Tom Taylor. Good luck finding it. Look for In Media Res. That should come up.
And I'm gonna again thank. Oh yeah, what?
And Thursday nights we have another D&D game here on this channel.
Right.
Yes.
We do Curse of Straw. Tom is DMing.
Ooh.
And Frank and I play.
Yeah, we die well.
Yes, a lot.
Yeah. So I also want to again thank Sirenscapes for finding some backgrounds here. I want to thank Mick for
Thank you, Mick.
awesome camera operator and grip.
Which you can
helping
find
us
at
all work.
McSpaz. Miss McSpaz.
And that's it for now. Oh, thank you, Heath, who's running the computer.
Yes.
back
Yes,
there.
thank you, Heath.
And Sheila
Yeah,
for
he's just my
moderating.
hero.
Yeah, Sheila for moderating. And thank you everybody for watching. See you guys soon.
And thanks, Danny Bell, for not saving everybody.
Yeah.
Thanks, Danny Bell.
Yeah. Fuck her. I'm going to go
So this
light
is your
her.
sister's fault.
Yeah,
Yep.
Dating Bell. She sounds like a real piece
Bad
of work.
Schwinn.
Good night,
Yeah.
everybody. You can take us out.
Good night.
Sweet dreams.